Right, folks, we're back into it again. We've just set up our next flight plan, our return back to Brisbane. So we're just going to import our flight plan. That's the one that we want. We're going to disregard that because it's not. I might give it one more go, see if it is recognizing anything. Nah, it's not enjoying the airport there for some odd reason. But anyway, we've got our flight plan sorted up, so we will go ahead and reload our flight plan. Start our refueling. We'll start our boarding.
Boarding is complete.
And we'll go ahead and quickly go ahead and enter in our flight plan. YBWP/Y. YBBN. And just like that, it's inserted our flight plan, so that's looking all good. We'll just go ahead and enter in our altitude, 35,000 feet. And then we'll enter in our, we'll turn on our flight directors, that will help. And we'll just scroll this up to 250. Oh. Just push the B button just to make sure everything's all good. I'm just going to go. I'd like to know if this changes. It must do. Right, we'll go into here. We've got our parking brakes, so we can get rid of our chocks, so we're just ready to go. So there we go, that's what we wanted. We'll just leave all of that. Actually, what's our QNH? It is 1014, so we'll change that. And our wind speed is 122 slash, that looks good. And it's 22 degrees outside. And we'll see what this dishes out. So import out. Done that, we've import our SimBrief plan, and we'll go ahead and calculate our still flap 04. It'll give us a bit more flaps being a shorter runway. But we'll enter in our speeds, our weights, and our everything that we need to enter. So just double check that in our next page. So our weight's been all entered in. Looks pretty reasonable. Our takeoff data, that looks reasonable too. Our flight plan, I don't think there's any departures for this airport, so we're just going to fly straight out on runway 20. Insert that. And we're just going to clear this discontinuity. Alright, that is that. Then we're going to go into here, we're going to the emergency exits, we can now turn on all of these. And we'll go ahead and start this aircraft up. We'll set our transponder to on. Oh, I'm just going to minimize that drop down tab, turn on our beacon light, and then we can go ahead and start engine number 1. Wait for that to get above 15% into. And we can go ahead and introduce the fuel. I'll just reset this just for a little bit. What else do we need to do? That's looking all good. We're just waiting for our engines to power on up. We can minimize that for now. Right, that's engine number 1. Well, that's it started up now. We'll go ahead and turn on engine number 2. Almost at. We'll just get that fuel into the system, and we're just going to get it all set up. The ground crew are well away now, so we can turn on our weather radar and all of that jazz. We'll go into our boat, go back to here, and we'll set our takeoff trim. All of these little not cheapskate, all of these little tricks and tips and shortcuts all help get you in the air faster. And we forgot to put the gust locks on, which you probably should do when you're landing, but we definitely do not want to forget about those again. Right, I think we can now turn off our engine starter switch. We can now go ahead and turn off the APU, turn on the landing light. Oh, we're already about to move. Get that power up. And we head on back to the big smoke of Brizzy. Right, once we get onto this runway here, we will... What we will do is we'll arm the spoilers, the go-around spoilers. We'll arm the emergency braking. We'll do the takeoff test config, which means we're all good. Now turn on our strobe light. And our long backtrack to the end of the runway. I'll turn on our landing lights, just get it so everything's ready. And we'll turn off the packs for this takeoff, which are up here. And we should turn on our constraints. We've got to do that in our previous flight. And we can go ahead and we'll arm the throttles. We can arm nav and performance. And we'll begin take 2 of our return flight, our take 2 of our takeoff. And we'll do seats for takeoff.
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff, please.
Cabin is secured.
Right, I hope they finish that announcement because we'll be ready to take off.
operation of safety equipment. At this time, please ensure your seat backs and tray tables are in their fully upright position, your seatbelt is fastened, and all carry-on items...
Alright, we'll do a stop-start takeoff, so just power on the throttles. Push our little magic button up here for our toga. And then away we go.
Thrust set. Knots. V1.
And take off. Back up into the sky with plenty of runway. So we don't need those flaps of this aircraft, do we? Alright, we're gonna turn on the autopilot now. As we rocket on up into the atmosphere. Better turn on those packs before we forget. Get that ventilation back into the cockpit.
cabin is secured for arrival.
We kindly ask that you remain seated until the aircraft has come to a stop at the gate. On behalf of the entire crew, we would like to thank you for flying with us today, and we hope to see you on board again soon.
Localizer alive. Lock capture. Speed checked, flap 25. $100 above. Minimum. $500. Glide slope. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Reverse.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your destination. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign has been turned off. Use caution when opening overhead bins, as items may have shifted during the flight. On behalf of the entire crew, we would like to thank you for flying with us today, and we wish you a safe onward journey.
Cabin crew, door to manual and cross check.